It's funny how life can throw you curveballs when you least expect it. Just a few months ago, I was sitting on my couch, scrolling through videos of rescue dogs doing incredible things, and I thought, wow, wouldn't it be amazing to have a dog like that? Oh, Steve, eh. Little did I know that I was about to find out just how incredible a rescue dog could be, and how they could change your life in ways you never imagined. So, let me take you back to when I first met Max. He was this scruffy little mutt with big, soulful eyes that seemed to look right into my heart. He had been rescued from a shelter, and you could tell he had been through some tough times. But there was something about him that just clicked with me. I adopted him, thinking I was saving a dog's life. I had no idea that he would end up saving mine. Now, I know what you're thinking. What could a little dog possibly do to save someone's life? Well, let me tell you, Max had a special kind of training that turned out to be a game changer. He had been trained as a service dog, which meant he was equipped to help people with disabilities. But what I didn't realize was that his training would extend far beyond that. A few weeks after I brought him home, I started to notice some strange things happening. Max would bark at me when I was about to have a panic attack, which I've struggled with for years. It was like he had a sixth sense. He would nudge me with his nose and look at me with those big eyes, and somehow I would feel more grounded. It was as if he was saying, "Hey, I'm here. You're not alone." That was the first time I realized that this little dog was more than just a pet. He was my lifeline. But then came the day that truly changed everything. I'd been feeling particularly anxious, and I decided to go for a walk to clear my head. I thought some fresh air would do me good. Max was right by my side, wagging his tail, ready for an adventure. We walked through the park, and I was lost in my thoughts, trying to shake off the weight of the world. Suddenly, I felt dizzy. The ground seemed to tilt beneath me, and before I knew it, I was on the ground, struggling to catch my breath. Now, here's where it gets incredible. Max, sensing that something was wrong, sprang into action. He started barking furiously, not just a little bark, but that deep, urgent bark that demanded attention. People walking by stopped and looked. They saw this little dog jumping around, clearly distressed. It was like he was shouting, "Help! My human needs help!" And guess what? It worked. A couple of passers-by rushed over, and as soon as they saw me on the ground, they called for help. While I lay there, struggling, Max didn't leave my side. He stayed right next to me, licking my face, nudging me with his nose, making sure I knew I wasn't alone. It was as if he was my personal guardian angel, reminding me to breathe, to hold on. The paramedics arrived, and they were amazed at how this little dog had managed to alert people around us. They told me later that if it hadn't been for Max, it could have taken much longer for someone to notice I was in distress. After that incident, I realized the extent of Max's training and instincts. He wasn't just a rescue dog, he was a life-saving companion. We started working together on additional training, focusing on alerting me before my panic attacks hit and helping me stay calm during moments of anxiety. It was a partnership that blossomed into something beautiful. I learned to trust him, and he learned to understand my needs in ways I never thought possible. But what's truly amazing is how this experience has transformed my perspective on life. I used to feel so alone in my struggles, but now I have this incredible little creature by my side, reminding me that I'm never really alone. He's taught me the importance of companionship and connection, and how sometimes the most unexpected friendships can lead to the greatest transformations. And let's not forget the bond we've formed. Max has this uncanny ability to sense my emotions. On days when I'm feeling down, he'll curl up next to me, resting his head on my lap, as if to say, "I'm here for you." It's in those quiet moments that I realize just how much he's changed my life. He's not just a dog, he's my confidant, my protector, my best friend. I often think about how Max came into my life at the perfect moment. It's as if the universe knew I needed him just as much as he needed me. Every time I look into his eyes, I'm reminded of the resilience of these rescue dogs. They've been through so much, yet they still have so much love to give. They're survivors, just like us, and they have an incredible capacity to heal. So, if you're thinking about adopting a dog, or if you're on the fence about it, let me tell you, don't hesitate. You never know how much a dog can impact your life until you experience it for yourself. They're not just pets. They're family. And sometimes they're the heroes we didn't know we needed. Max has shown me that love comes in all shapes and sizes, and that the bond between a human and a dog can truly be life-saving.